And this thing here is real silver. It's a silver buffalo. It's 99% pure or something like this. They just fined, I think it was J.P. Morgan, $92 million for manipulating the price. Nobody says anything. They manipulated the price. Do they care? 92 million is a drop in the bucket when they're making billions playing games with the price. So that's why I agree 100% with you. I like real estate because I control it. I like my business because I control it. I get the tax breaks. I do the debt structures. I'm a control freak. As a pilot, I don't want to ride in the back of the plane. I want to drive the plane. So that's what you're doing, and that's what you're teaching all your listeners.
Yeah.
But the problem is this time it's gotten worse. And so that's what I'm saying. I keep saying to people, this costs about $35. And when I was younger, this was $50. So this is the most underpriced thing. And now with the EVs, solar systems, panels, and all this, this I estimate is probably going to $100. So when I was talking to those women at Safeway, the salad bars, said, give me $10 for this. They'd rather have this.
So let's kind of step back a little bit. How can you explain how the fractional reserve system, taxes and inflation, screw over the little guy?
Well, those are pretty sophisticated subjects, man. So the fractional reserve system is called hypothecation. Hypothecation means, could you imagine if you could sell this building 10 times?
I mean, how wonderful would that be?
Yeah, that's hypothecation. Yeah. So you're selling a building you don't own. So the fractional reserve system is they're selling something they don't own. The same as the silver market, they can sell. I mean, this is the COMEX, the Wall Street of silver. They can sell, I think, 42 times more silver than they have. So the fractional reserve system is, so you go to the bank and you put $10 in, they'll lend out 100. That's a fractional reserve of 10. So this whole system is built on, you call it leverage, but it's also hypothecation, which means there's nothing there.
Well, you feel it. If you've ever tried to go to a bank and just take out $200,000, there's no money in the banks. They can't do it. I'll come back in a month and we'll order the money.
Oh, you mean the cash?
The cash, yeah. It doesn't exist. It's not like sitting in the bank, just hanging out there.
On top of that, you're tracked. Do you know what I mean? If you order that much money, I think the number is 10.
10,000?
Yeah, if you go over 10, your name's on the list. But when they go to the Fed coin, which is coming next year, because Biden just announced Executive Order EO 14067, the US dollars can become crypto. And then they can track everything you do. Your privacy is gone. And we're screwed.
Social credit scores, all the stuff we kind of look at China and kind of go, oh, how could they? You think it's coming here?
It's already here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing my best to, I've been preparing all the time. I said this thing here, Rich Dad's Prophecy. This was 2013. And I said, the biggest crash in stock market history is still coming. It's here now. And so that's why it's called the 3 times crash. First, stocks and bonds, they're going to get wiped. Second, real estate. Third, cash is going to.
Yep.
This will purchase nothing.
Well, that's why I asked you about the fractional reserve system, because it's the basis of the beginning of that becoming valueless, coming off of the gold standard, going to a debt system. And then, you got taxes and inflation.
It's worse than that. When this goes down, the pensions for the boomers, who's going to bail them out? The Fed. They're going to print more. So we go to hyperinflation then. And this becomes trash. This is toilet
Which
paper.
Forces everybody over to this new Fed coin? Is that like the big plan? Like control the votes, control the power, force everybody into this new currency. You think that's what's happening?